What's up? Man. First off, I want to say rest in peace to the people that died in that submarine. And it's kind of crazy because one of the persons, the team, he was kind of like terrified to go down there, but he wanted to impress his dad. So he still went. This stuff is crazy, man. A little submarine controlled by a joystick. And it's like, man, they paid $250,000 to lose their life. It's crazy. And if you look back on one of the Simpsons shows, the Simpsons predicted this. They predicted all this. They always predicting stuff. It's kind of crazy, man, how all this stuff went. They paid $250,000 to lose their life. It's crazy, man. Rest in peace to them people that lost their life in that submarine. Like me, I don't do the ocean. I don't do the water. I don't do none of that. Me, I almost drowned in 5 feet water when I jumped in the pool trying to impress my friends. And the lifeguard had to come and save me. So I don't do the water. I don't do that. Man, rest in peace to them people, man. Like, you mean to tell me, like, a little submarine controlled by a joystick? Like, how's you doing that, man? I think that was like, I wouldn't say if it was a set. I wouldn't say it was a setup, but I'm thinking like, man, that's kind of like a dumb move, man, to like go deep into the ocean like that with a little joystick control, like a submarine controlled by a little joystick, a little game controller. It's crazy, man. We gotta think. We gotta think more smart nowadays. We gotta be aware of stuff, man. One of the persons was scared, but he still went to impress his dad. You gotta go with your first mind nowadays, man. If your first man telling you don't go there, man, don't go there. This is crazy, man. How all this stuff, man. Some people saying this is distraction from other things, but man, I think this is something serious. This is something serious. This is something serious. Some people saying it ain't true. Some people saying it is true. Man, that stuff true, man. That stuff. Hey, man, that stuff crazy, man. Stuff crazy, man. Like, I wouldn't pay that much money to go down and see a Titanic, to go down deep into the ocean like that. Once you go deep down there, you losing oxygen. They done had in that little old submarine, man. That little old submarine. They've been down there for days. If it's taking you days to get down there, you're gonna need a lot of oxygen to get back up. So they didn't take as much oxygen as they needed. And they lost their oxygen and they lost their life. And man, it's sad to say, man. Rest in peace to them people, man. It's crazy, man. We gotta think more. We gotta think more smart nowadays. It's not worth it to go down deep into that ocean and look and just to look at a Titanic. Man, if them people lost their lives on the Titanic, that's telling you something not to go down there. It's crazy, man. Rest in peace to them people again. And it's crazy because the Simpsons, they predict this. The Simpsons, they always predicting stuff. They predict all this. Even on the little picture, it said low oxygen on the Simpsons when they predicted it. It said low oxygen. The same thing happened in real life with the people. They had low oxygen. So like this stuff crazy, man. Everybody thinking like it's a game, and man, nah, this ain't no game, man. This real life. Some people lost their life. They lost their life. And they paid. It's like they paid to lose their life. They paid $250,000 to go down there in a little submarine controlled by a game joystick, a joystick, a controller, controlled by a controller. It's crazy, man. Me, I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't even get on a boat to go in the water. I don't do the water. I don't do that. Ever since I almost drowned in 5 feet water, I don't do the water. Only water I'm getting in is the shower. Only thing I'm drinking is a cup of water. I ain't diving in no ocean. I'm not going down in no submarine. I'm not getting on the boat. I'm not doing none of that. Ever since I almost drowned at 5 feet, I don't mess with the water. But you know, people like to go down there and see like the experience. Man, it's not worth your life, man. You know how deep that ocean is, man. I looked online. They said that stuff like 12,000 feet. You going all the way down there? It take days to get down there. You gonna go all the way down there? Nah, man. Them people lost their life, man. Rest in peace to them people, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Simpsons predicted this. They predicted all this. They predicted the Super Bowl. They predicted this. There's a couple of other things that they predicted. But y'all know. This stuff real life, man. This stuff is real life. This stuff is real life. We got to think more smarter nowadays. It's not worth your life. It's not worth your life, man. Rest in peace to them people. Rest in peace. And they've been missing for days. And they just ran out of oxygen yesterday. So they said they gone. They said they heard banging noises. Like they was trying to get out. Like they was fighting for their life. Like they was fighting for their life, man. It's crazy. I don't do the water. You couldn't even pay me. If somebody said, Paris, we'll pay you $1 billion to get on a boat and go in the water, I wouldn't do it. I don't do the water. It's not enough money in the world that you can pay me to do that. Fuck no. And the thing about it is, didn't nobody pay them to go underwater? They paid to go underwater. So if you really think about it, it's like they paid to lose their life. And the little teen, or the teen, the man, the teen, he was scared. But he did it to impress his dad. You gotta go with your first man. If your first man telling you don't get in that water, man, you gotta go with your first man, man. You gotta go with your first man, man. He had a feeling that something was gonna pop off. But he still went to impress his dad. It's crazy, man. They lost their life. It's crazy. They lost their life. Some people saying that submarine story is just a throw off because of what happened with YNW Millie trial and all this type of stuff. Man, that's something serious, man. That stuff actually happened to them people, man. That's not a throw off. Something actually happened to them people, man. They lost their life in the water. They said they heard banging noise like they was trying to get out. They was fighting for their life. They knew something was up. Man, I hate to say it, but I think when they jumped in that water, well, they didn't jump in the water. I think when that submarine hit the water and went under there, I think they already knew that they lost their life, man. That little old submarine, man. That little old submarine. It's crazy. It's crazy. And rest in peace to the people that had lost their life in that Titanic. It's crazy, man. This stuff for real. This stuff real life. Some people lost their life. Rest in peace to them people, man. Man, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to give y'all a little word of what I think about it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for post notifications so you won't miss out on the videos that I will be dropping. All right, peace. I'm out.